What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Who is happy that it's Friday? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a fist bump. Give me a thumbs down if you're not happy it's Friday. I don't know if we'll see any of those, but some people may not like Fridays. I'm glad you guys are here. I love hanging out with you guys on Friday nights. We got some good topics tonight that I think a lot of you guys will be able to have some input for. So looking forward to that. So we got, what's up, Mark? I see you, man. We got everybody else came through. Ellie, Mrs. Coach, Bearded Floridian, Santa Dad, MD Picker, Jason Klein, Travis. What is up, everybody? Spooky. It's not Fish anymore. Spooky XYT and the Spooky Relax. Those are my son's two YouTube channels, so he didn't know which one he wanted to come in on. So good to see all of you. What's going on? Good to see you here. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Mark, good to see you, man. Yeah, Jason, you made it. You made it. Appreciate you, man. Travis at work listening. Well, don't work too hard, man. What do you do if you don't mind me asking? Having to work nights. I worked nights before. Was not my favorite thing to do. Was not. Ellie, good to see you. And Mark. So, hey, guys, welcome in. It's Friday. It's Just Stream With Me. So this show is a chance for new YouTubers, not even new, veteran streamers, veteran content creators who may not have streamed very much, people that are wanting to get into live streaming but don't know where to start. This gives them a chance to go live and come hang out without having to do any of the work. You just have to connect. We'll talk about rules here in just a minute. You're working also, living life large on a Friday night. I hear you. Working. If we're content creators, we're almost always working, right? It almost never stops. So, Bearded Floridian. I sound like Jay Cruz right now. I can't say my words. Good to see you, man. So, just stream with me. So, we'll go over the rules in just a few minutes. Not very many rules. Travis Tyler, seal coating and asphalt work during the summer and wash dishes during the winter. There you go. And I think I remember you saying, too, that when it snows, you go out and plow also. That's cool. So, be safe, man. All right, so not only do we do Just Stream With Me tonight, we also do some other stuff. We do YouTube Q&A. If you have YouTube questions, I should rephrase that, content creation Q&A. We can talk about YouTube. Tonight we're going to talk specifically about Instagram Reels, TikToks, YouTube Shorts, basically short form content. So I do have a poll at the top of the chat. If you guys want to answer that, basically just curious how many of you actually do short form content. So TikToks, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, any of that kind of stuff. Let me know there. We're going to talk about some of the advice we may have received, some of the best practices, worst practices, all that kind of stuff. I'm sure there's some of you in here that can teach me a thing or two tonight also. Short form content is something I jumped on late, but I'm trying to get more and more into it. It's very valuable. We'll talk about some reasons why. And we also do channel reviews. So if you have a YouTube channel that you want reviewed, looked at, I do also have pinned to the top of the chat a link that you can click on that will come to a Google Forms. If you want a channel review, make sure that you throw your YouTube URL there so that I can throw that in the browser, all that good stuff. We will do that on live on screen if you're into that. So yeah. So I work with Pod Deck's, been tormenting Ken all week. So it's so funny that when I first started talking to the Pod Deck's account, I thought it was Travis. So I'm chatting like, hey, Travis, what's up, man? You know? And it wasn't. It's she works with Travis doing that. So, of course, you guys know Pod Decks is what I use for this or that. We are going to do that later on. We got that set up, so we're ready. Yeah, so we're going to work on that, Aaron. It's not terrible, but you are clipping a little bit. Unless, I don't think I saw your very last one. Was it something different? So, and again, so the rules for Just Stream With Me, if there's content creators that want to pop on, I'll go over this again, but if you are watching on the replay or if you catch this after whatever and want to do this another week, basically the rules are very simple. Number one, you do have to have at least a phone and earbuds. That's all you need to go live. If you don't have earbuds, no worries, we'll make it work. I don't want earbuds to be a reason why you don't, but that's all you need. The second part is you do have to be on camera, so no voice only, nothing like that. I think I've said this before that talking about going live, the only way to really get comfortable is to literally be live, face and voice. So I think that's important. And the third rule that I have, this is a family-friendly channel, G-rated, all that good stuff. So when you do come on screen, I ask that you keep it that way. Whatever your channel is, no issues there, as long as when you're here on this channel, we just keep it G and, you know, at least PG, I guess, PG-13, whatever, no more than that. So we have families and kids and all that watching too on this channel, so I'd appreciate that. Other than that, that's it. That's the only rules we have. We'll go live and chat for about 15 or 20 minutes. We'll talk about your channel and what your plans are. Can answer any questions for you. Other than that, if you guys have questions in the chat about anything or just whatever you guys want to talk about, that's what we'll do here. This is, other than that, a hangout. So you're talking about, I didn't watch that one yet. So the predictions video was clipping bad. I think I'm too loud for my mic. Don't know how to adjust it. Remind me what editing software you're using. I think you're using InShot, but correct me on that. Hey, Becky. Good to see you. Good to see you. It was great to see you live last night with the Bearded Respect. That was awesome. Tyson, good to see you. Yep, she did. She did a great job. What's up, Scott? What's going on, man? You guys got me thinking since last night. I can't wait to get back to that area and go eat at La Estacion. I'm probably saying it wrong, but you know what I'm talking about. Really good food. What's up, Kevin? Hello, can't stay long, but wanted to say hello. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a great night and a great weekend. Thank you, Tyson. Appreciate it, man. That's what I do this for. I want to help people. And let's be clear. I mean, I'm still learning things every day also. But I want to help people with things that I've learned and ways that I can help just elevate content, you know, for people that love it as much as I do. So InShot on your iPhone. So in InShot, that's one that I've never used. I know a lot of people use it. Is there an audio editing function with that? I know, like, for example, iMovie does not have a audio meters built in. There's some other things you can install to make that work. But InShot, I have to check that out and learn InShot. I'll have to install it. What's up, Jason? Good to see you, sir. All right, off the top, Bengals versus Rams. What's going to be your go-to food? Hey, let's make this a group thing. In the chat, let us know what's going to be your go-to food for the Super Bowl. Mel bought ours today. We are going to have, so we always do the Little Smokies. Little Smokies, we use, now the way that I make them is black currant jelly, orange marmalade, and Heinz chili sauce. So we're doing those. You know, we're Wisconsin people, so we are doing the sausage, cheese, and crackers plate. And I'm going to make some Chewy's copycat jalapeno, creamy jalapeno dip. So that's what we're doing. If you guys haven't had Chewy's creamy jalapeno dip, it's fantastic. Yep, absolutely. I love seeing people go live for the first time. So you killed it. Oh, I guess we are still doing tacos also. We're doing tacos with that. We're gonna be eating a lot this weekend. So let's see what you guys are saying. So Josh was doing wings and tacos. There you go. Wings, nachos, and beer dip. Assume you're talking about beer cheese dip. Wings with blue cheese. There's my baby girl, whatever mama's making. Pretty much. And me too. Buffalo wings and nachos we're having during the Super Bowl. Also, who's your pick for the Super Bowl? Who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl Sunday? We're going, I think we're all Bengals in this house. You guys have to correct me if I'm wrong, but Bengals, I want to see Joe Burrow win a Super Bowl this early. He's been killing it. I think he's going to be a great quarterback in this league. I'd love to have him in Green Bay. So, and Mark, Tyson's coming your way. Oh, we're doing homemade cheese sauce too. Okay. We're going to have a whole lot of food. We're going to Red Lobster tomorrow night for Valentine's Day. So we're doing our Valentine's Day tomorrow night. We're going to Red Lobster and to a movie. I wanted to go see a play. I wanted to take Mel to this playhouse we like to go to, but it's still, for me, it's just too crowded with, you know, everything that's going on. Dan C., what's up, brother? My answer to your poll was yes, but not well. I'm trying to get better at it myself, man. I am trying to get better myself. Scott says the Bengals, Rams. Matt is Rams. Oh, I knew that. Matt is Rams all day. I did know that. Rams, let's go Stafford, but I love the Bengals too. They have a rookie running back from Michigan. I'm kind of the same way. I'm good either way. If the Rams win, I mean, I love the fact that, you know, Stafford went to St. Louis and could possibly win a Super Bowl in his first year there. To me, that's incredible, being a veteran quarterback. I'll be happy either way. But I also like the fact that the Bengals haven't been to the playoffs in like 33 years, 34, something like that. And Burrow's just killing it, man. Bengals, 31-17. There's my son saying Rams. Becky's making dips. Shay watching for the halftime show. Hey, us too. I've said a few times in the last week or so, last 2 weeks, that when this halftime show comes on, this is, first of all, probably the first time I've been excited for a halftime show in I don't know how many years. When this halftime show starts, there's a bunch of kids across America that are going to learn how crunk their parents were when we were teenagers. Is that the right word these days? Crunk? They're going to learn what we were doing as teenagers. That's going to be some good music. Yeah, we got Bengals, Rams. Who said, did I say St. Louis or did somebody else? I may have. They were just St. Louis a couple of years ago. Think it's a big Rams blowout? Maybe. Yeah, for sure. Bengals. I think we're pretty split. Maybe a few more for the Bengals. Absolutely, Gary. Halftime show is going to be crazy. Yeah, crunk, no cap. Where's Jay Cruz so he can tell me to stop talking like this? Crunk, no cap. Bengals. That's, Mark, that's pretty much what our kids say also, that we're cringy. That's okay. That's all right. 17-14 Bengals. So I'm still going to watch your video, but is that, I'm assuming the prediction you made in your video? Bengals could use the momentum. Man, Joe Burrow, regardless, he is going to be a great quarterback in this league. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and open up. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to open up Nightbot for the link. So the link will be out there. At this point, let me check the questions one more time. I don't believe we have anything so far, which is fine. We got plenty of things to talk about tonight. So nope, nothing yet. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into what we came to talk about tonight. So I do have a couple of questions. So when we talk about short form content, so short form content being TikToks, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts, I've done a few shorts, but nothing major. I really need to start diving into that a little bit more. But we're talking short form content. From your experience, from whatever, what would you think is some of the worst advice you've ever heard for short form content? There's a lot of advice out there. I haven't done a lot of it myself because I'm still trying to figure out everything so that when I do put some advice out, I can be completely smart about it. I do have a few pieces, but as far as like an actual, uploaded video, still trying to figure out. I'll have some short form content that does really, really well, and then some days it'll just flop. So really trying to figure that out. But what is some of the worst advice you have heard for short form content? Santa Dad is lurking, training somebody new. You're going to be busy this weekend, aren't you, man? What's your schedule like? If you don't mind me asking, if you're able to answer, because I know you're working, but what's your schedule like on a Super Bowl weekend? Yeah, Rams D is very good for sure. Okay, so Dan, this is good advice for some, bad advice for others. I'll just put it that way. That's not something I would ever do. That's definitely not my personality, but it works for some creators. And of course, all of this is niche specific. So coming from your niche, but yeah, this works for a lot of people. Worst advice, still trying to figure out what's good and bad. Santa Dad, quit creeping on my chimney, yo. There you go. Hey, Santa Dad. You can tell him this.
You don't know my life.
Just tell him that. Worst advice I've heard is dance and sing. Can't do either. Me either, man. Me either. Not even going to try. I can lip sync. I can mouth words. That's about as far as I'm going. So for me, some of the worst advice that I've heard, and I won't even say it's worst advice. I think this is more advice from what used to work as opposed to what works now. Like everything else, the algorithms change, the way that platforms push content changes, the things that they look for in content changes. So for me, now this is different between Instagram Reels and TikToks for sure. Shorts are a little bit different because technically the only thing you really need to do for a YouTube short, at least from what I've learned, if I'm incorrect, somebody please correct me in the chat. But YouTube shorts, you really just need the hashtag short, or is it shorts? I always mess that up. You can go and you can add other tags in the actual, the video tags and stuff like that. But so far from what I've seen, that doesn't seem to work. As long as it makes it on the shorts and people watch it, I think that's how YouTube pushes. But correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong about that, somebody let me know. When you're talking TikTok, you have very limited space for tags. I've heard advice before that you should use things like hashtag FYP, hashtag for you, hashtag for you page. That used to be a big piece of advice because that theoretically should push all of your content to the for you page. But that doesn't work. It's such a widely used hashtag at this point that you're competing with billions of other videos using the same hashtags. So that is, you've never had bad advice. Yeah, I haven't let you have a public platform yet. Don't know many people in my niche that like content or that make content like I do. Yeah, I like your content and you're doing a good job at this. You're relating your content specifically to your niche, which is number one thing that you have to do. There's a lot of people, and I'm one of these, and we're going to talk about a little bit, that when I first started doing short form, especially TikTok, I was just jumping on whatever was trending. Didn't matter what it was, and it had nothing to do with my niche. So I saw a TikTok this morning telling someone to milk their mole. I don't even know what that means. You'll have to send me that link. I don't even know what that really means, but that doesn't sound very good. Scott and I just did a couple of dad joke shorts. We've been requested to do more. There you go. That's something that you guys are doing on the stream that's working. What's up, Casper? Good to see you, man. This week it's 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. I'm usually earlier on the weekend days, but that's normal for covering sports here in the U.S. Haven't seen the coverage planned for Sunday. Could be video or post sound. So for those of you that don't know, Santa Dad is a sports journalist for 20, I always forget exactly, 25 years now roughly. So during something big like the Super Bowl, he's busy. Yep, do some more dad jokes. Yeah, for sure. Now, you guys are kind of unique because your live stream is, it's called the Bearded Respect, and you're doing, live streams. It's the beard community is kind of your audience right now, but you guys are doing not just beard content. So you guys are kind of a hangout, have fun type stream. So there's a lot you guys can make work for you. Oldest turned 7 on Sunday. Yeah, you're going to be really busy this weekend. Almost 50 and struggle to attack the TikTok game. Hey, there is a lot of people. It's funny. On TikTok, they like to make fun of the over 40 crowd, which I'm there. Technically, I'm not over 40. I am 40, so I don't know. I'm gonna take that win. I'm not over 40. But I don't know. Age is just a number to me. Do I find it easier to relate trends to your niche? So we're going to talk about that for sure. Yes, absolutely. If you're talking about the content creator space, yeah, because there's so much advice. There's so many. I mean, you can find, I did a reel today talking about something that people do, and I used to do myself a lot, which is just kind of copy whatever I saw, use the sound, do whatever the video before me did, not really putting any thought into what that was going to be. But as far as relating to the specific niche, if that's what you're asking, yeah, absolutely. Just because there's so much to talk about. I am not 60. Gary, you watch your mouth, sir. You watch your dirty mouth, sir. So let's see, other advice. So on TikTok, again, FYP, for you page, those are terrible hashtags to use just because there's so many using those hashtags. Another one is using some of the most widely used hashtags that even may be niche specific. So for example, in the content creator space, if I use like content creation, content creator, and that's all I use, there's so many videos with those hashtags. You have better odds of using a less popular hashtag, something like, content creator tips and tricks or content creation tips or whatever. I try to find hashtags that are more down in the, 50, 100,000 range to get my videos out there a little easier. Obviously, as you grow and you become more popular and TikTok and Instagram starts pushing your videos out more anyway, you can probably play with those bigger ones. Your stuff's going to get watched anyway. But trying to use hashtags that are already popular doesn't work. Some examples on Instagram are like Explore Page and Instagood. There's a few others that people like to use. Those are not good either, especially for a smaller platform. Hey, what's up, Michael P? Good to see you, man. All right, my stuff is all over the place. Some things blow up with multiple thousands of views and others get 2. Don't know who's watching or often why, but I'm having fun. I like today's post. Yeah, you had some good ones. And I'm the same way. Sometimes I'll post and I'll immediately have, 1,000 views, and sometimes it'll stall at 200, 2 hours later. So just never know. It seems to be, and I think you and I were chatting before, it seems to be like the 5 p.m. time frame is kind of my sweet spot. I don't know why that is, but yeah, so far for me, that's what it seems to be. Yep, same. Or just don't use hashtags and still make FYP. Yeah, that's possible. You can do videos without making it if people watch it and people push it and all that, then it'll absolutely still trend without a hashtag. Obviously, the bigger your following is and the more engaged your following is, the better that's going to be. And honestly, when you're watching TikTok or anybody's content, one of the best things you can do for creators you support is hit the like. I did a TikTok last night about tapping on the screen. Just used a trending sound. If you tap on the screen, supposedly that'll help push it. Comment, watch the whole video, those kind of things. That's what really makes, videos hit the FYP and then trend and stuff like that. Yep. Hashtag creator hype house. Yes, sir. Hey, Ryan. Good to see you, man. Love the collab with Santa Dad. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That one was fun to put together. All right. So we talked about worst advice. What about some of the best advice? What is some of the best advice you have heard for short form content? What is some of the best advice you have heard for short form content? What have you tried that has been most successful? What have you done on videos that have gotten the most views, that have gone out the furthest? And one thing I want to be really upfront about is that I used to have this thought that the goal of short form content was to go viral. Like you want it to go viral so that everybody sees it and you get millions of views and blah, blah, blah. I used to think that way, and it's still true to an extent, but you want to go viral with the right audience. So if you're doing beard TikToks or Reels, you want to go viral with the beard community, with those people that are interested in beard content. If you're a content creator, you want to target your specific audience and your niche. So instead of going viral, it's more about finding your audience, people that support the type of content that you're putting out. So that's been a mind shift for me in the last couple of years with this stuff. So yeah, what is some of the best advice? Some of your best videos? What have you done to make those trend? Yeah, it was really a lot of fun. Yeah. So some of the best advice that I've heard, especially lately, is number one, don't stuff the caption area with too many hashtags. You're kind of limited on TikTok anyway because you only have, I don't know what the actual character count is, but you have a shorter amount of space you can actually use, to put your caption, your hashtags and stuff like that. They say on TikTok, and so far I've been experimenting with this and I find this to be pretty accurate. My content doing this has done the best. That is on TikTok, don't use any more than like 4 or 5 hashtags, 6 tops. Don't necessarily fill the entire field out with every hashtag you can think of. Really target, 4 or 5 hashtags. Instagram, they used to say you're allowed 30. I mean, you're still allowed 30 hashtags. And I've read advice that says that you should stuff it with all 30 hashtags, think of all 30. And I used to do that. I've kind of read even on IG now, the best thing to do is to, go no more than like 8 to 10 of, some of the best hashtags you think would do the best. So for me, it's a number of hashtags. We're going to talk about posting in a second. So we'll get to that, but that's some of the best advice I've seen. Also on the number of times to actually post per day. I just said we're going to talk about that in a minute, but the number of times we'll get to. So let's see. The Beard Shake short was one of my best. I have to go see that. Was that recent, Ron? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing better. I need to go watch your video also. Pay attention to timing. Absolutely. One of my favorite features on IG and TikTok is the timing, is the countdown timer, because you can put it wherever you want it to stop and then basically film a section at a time so you can get that timing down. That is 100%. That's all that I have on that one. So if nobody has anything else, we'll move on to the next. Let me fix this audio real quick because that's bugging me a little bit. I missed one setting them to loop. All right, there we go. Santa Dad says, my best performing videos on YouTube are all shorts so far, and it seems just finding a universe is the key. For me, it was the Disney stuff, yes. So I assume that came from the hashtags. Oh, for sure. It seems like the Disney crowd is huge, obviously. I mean, a lot of people love Disney. I've never been to Disney. Yeah, I've never been, but it seems like the crowd of people that love to watch Disney-related content, it seems like that's a huge crowd, so that's probably a good one. And then you do some other stuff like family and dad and stuff like that, so that stuff does pretty well too. Someone did say Disney. What's up, Daniel? Good to see you, man. I think you were at Disney not too long ago. All right, so that is it for that advice. Let's move on. So how many times per day or week do you post short form content? And if you want to break this down between, TikTok, Instagram, stuff like that, the advice is different for each platform. So wherever you're posting to, and I keep forgetting YouTube Shorts because I haven't really, dove too deep into that yet. But short form content, how many days per week or day do you post that? I've heard some advice for both. I'm trying to stick to what I think is the best so far. We'll see how it works out. For those of you that don't know, some of you know, but I actually deleted my TikTok account and started over. I'm going to talk about Monday why I did that. I got a video coming out. It may be out Monday. Maybe Wednesday. We'll see how this weekend goes because it's kind of a busy weekend. We'll see how that goes. But I'm going to talk about in this video why I got rid of that TikTok account. I'm going to a concert at HOB. What is HOB? I don't know Disney that well, man. So what is HOB? LE post randomly. Okay. And obviously this depends on your goals also. So if you want to throw down what your goals are with short form content, it's going to be dependent on goals also. Posting randomly is good. Now your analytics will tell you, especially on TikTok, analytics are a lot better than IG as far as telling you what time you should post. But yep, that's completely fine depending on goals. Oh, House of Blues. Okay, I had no idea what that was. That makes sense. Hey, what's up, Sammy? Good to see you, man. Sean says maybe 3 days. So Sean, are you talking about 3 days a week? Is that what you mean there? Trying to stay consistent with posting at least 3 to 4 days a week. House of Blues. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. That's one thing I know about you, for sure. Ron hasn't done any shorts in a while. MD Picker, Maryland. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Maybe she'll answer. I'm not sure what the MD is, but I always assume that. I may be wrong. Plan on doing short form content and doing my most confident pick that week. Also planning on doing sports betting once legal in California. Make sure you check the terms of service for that. I don't know what they are as far as gambling and stuff goes. I know that once you're monetized, there's some questions like that you'll answer for monetization, but I've never had to worry about it. I don't do that type of content, so just make sure that you know that, and I'll actually try to remember to look that up anyway. Hey, what's up, Jay Cruz? Good to see you, man. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I try to post. Too much to try to put a lot more into that when working on so many other things. Absolutely, man. Needs to be fun, yeah. Goals to have fun and spread positivity. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I tell you, this world needs more positivity for sure. There's too much. I'm gonna go on a soapbox if I'm not careful. There's too much negativity and people just having ulterior motives for things that they say and do. Too many people that'll say one thing here and one thing somewhere else. That stuff drives me crazy. Yeah, have fun and spread positivity. 100%. That's what we should all be doing, right, with our content. So, if I can't be positive, if there's something about, anything, right? Somebody, a channel, a product, a whatever. If I can't be positive about it, then I'm just not going to talk about it. That's just kind of the way that I operate. So. Yeah, that's a great goal. 3 days a week. Okay. Sean, are you on TikTok? I don't remember. I just changed my account, so if I'm not following somebody, if you guys want to follow me still on TikTok, the link's in the description of the video. Make sure you check that out because I did change. I made it so that I kept the same link, but if you were following and still want to, you'll have to go refollow if I haven't followed you yet. If you don't want to follow me on TikTok, that's completely fine also. Just want to put that out there. Jason Esser, try to post daily on IG, reels and stories. Sometimes I even just share a song I'm listening to at the moment. There you go. Oh yeah, Aaron's killing it. I think his channel's going to do well, especially if he continues. He found a new motivation when he started this content, and as long as he keeps that up, that channel's gonna grow. You guys all saying hello together. I love it. Love it. And Nick, nobody's ignoring you, man. There's just some topics that we don't talk about, man. Yeah, the positivity is what drew me to the bearded community. 100%, man. 100%. Only log in once a week, maybe. Focus more on IG. It's funny. 2 years ago, I said that I would never be on TikTok. I said, TikTok was dumb. I'll never do this kind of stuff. And now I'm doing it and having fun with it. Indeed, I've been through so much. I use that to fuel my positivity. More people definitely need to spread the love. 100%. True. Kevin doesn't hang out on TikTok too much. Too many irons in the fire at this point to add that. I hear you. Yep. So for me, what I've tried to do, sometimes I do too much. But what I try to do, I treat IG and TikTok a little bit differently. Obviously on IG, I want to post every day. When it comes to reels, when it comes to short form, they say 3 to 4 times a week, 3 to 4 days a week, 1 reel a day. That's something that I read. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out if that's the thing or not, but that's something that I did read. It seems like the consensus, though, is like 3 to 4 times a week on reels. TikToks, they say 2 to 3 times a day, spaced out, obviously. So I'm trying to do that 2 or 3 times. I posted a few more. I think I did 4 today. But that's what I'm experimenting with now. Oh, yeah, for sure. Ellie is definitely chill and positive, for sure. 3 to 4 keeps them wanting more. Yeah, there is a real thing about if you, and obviously this is going to be as you grow, but you can put yourself out there too much. People can see too many of your videos and just start to lose interest, so that's something to be careful about. What's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Hey, Larry, welcome in. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well today. Ken Gold, by the way. Let's go to this real quick. So Ken Gold, I don't know what you're doing. Well, actually, it's going to be pretty early for you tomorrow. So 11 o'clock Eastern, we're going to be live on YouTube. Let's just show this real quick. I'm going to come back to this. So tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So Ken, I'm sure you have to catch the replay. That's going to be kind of early for you. But we're going to be live with who you see on screen right there. John, Jeff, J. Cruz will be live here. We're going to talk content and coffee. We're going to be drinking coffee. We're going to compare coffee. My first question, matter of fact, is going to be, what are you drinking? What kind of coffee are you drinking right now? I want to see who has the best coffee. So there's a reason why I said Ken Gold and why he made me think of this slide. So I may have some pretty good coffee in the morning. Yep. Me too, man. Me too. Oh, so that's 6 a.m. Okay, so you'll be up. You'll be up. Okay. Hey, if you're not busy, if you want to watch, yeah, best topics to discuss, right? Content and coffee, 100%. All right, let's see. I don't want to miss. There's all kinds of people saying, so 14 in a row at first, but you got to do what you can do. If it's a job and not having fun, people can tell, oh, 100%, 100%. Those best practices are kind of guidelines. If those best practices put you in a spot where you hate doing content or it becomes too much, then definitely do what you can, for sure. Is that really short ones for IG? Yeah, so Reels are still 60 seconds or less. I read a thing that, so you know, TikTok has 3-minute videos now, and I read a thing that they are going to 5-minute videos coming up soon. They're testing that in Canada, I think it is right now. 5-minute TikToks, I don't know about that. I don't watch the 3-minute ones now unless I've probably watched a few. They have to be very, very interesting for me to watch them. But man, 5-minute TikToks. And then I read something else. I didn't dig into this, so I don't know if this is, you know, if they're just experimenting, but I read something about 15-minute TikToks. That would be absolutely insane. But yeah, I'm talking short ones. So when you're talking IG, yeah, the Reels. And Reels are valuable. I mean, Instagram is really pushing Reels right now. That's kind of their focus. So anytime a social media platform says, or if they put out a statement that you know, they say this is what we're doing, we're changing this, we're whatever with this specific part of the platform, you want to pay attention to that because that's the kind of stuff they're going to push. Growth is so dependent on consistency for any platform, especially for social platforms. The most frequently you can stay consistent, the better you will do. Yep, that is true. That is true. But I also know, you know what I'm saying, Kevin, that if it makes you burn out, then that can be bad also. Yep. So Alley Cat Grinds is going to be coming. And yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen the coffee flavors and the names of them yet. It's going to be some good stuff. You're the man. You don't have to do anything more than you've already done, but I appreciate it, man. We did a little trade for coffee for some L81, so he's enjoying some Kentucky ginger ale, and I got some Hawaiian coffee. It's good, man. It's so good. TikTok's gunning for YouTube. I mean, I guess TikTok is a different animal. TikTok is a totally different platform. I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, if they change it too much, I don't know. I'm definitely not an expert or able to look and say this is what's going to happen if they do change it, but I guess we'll see. On the short form content, I would say TikTok already has YouTube beat. It was actually YouTube created shorts in response to, or they really have elevated their shorts in response to TikTok and even IG Reels. Hey, I appreciate it, Sean. I'm going to talk a little bit about that Monday. So this is one of the reasons why I deleted my TikTok account, started over. I don't want to give too much away because I want people to watch the video. If you want to, obviously, if you don't, that's completely fine too. 15 minutes, it would have to be insanely good. You can barely keep my attention for 3 minutes when you're talking TikTok. So, what would a benefit of a 6 or 10 minute video, TikTok video? So, about the only thing, and I haven't thought long and hard about this. I just heard about this over the last few days. So, there's a lot of brands, a lot of businesses that only do stuff on TikTok. They don't touch YouTube, maybe even Instagram, but I know YouTube. So, it would benefit for brands trying to put information about their company or whatever. You may see some more review style videos. I don't really know, but that's about the only thing that I could think of today. If I sit and think about it, I'm sure there's some more I'll come up with, but it would have to be real interesting or something I'm into for me to watch it. Hey, Dr. Elo, what's up, man? Passing by to say hi and support my fellow live streamer. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I've been enjoying your streams. I got a work call yesterday during your music stream. I had to duck out, but I tried to go back and jump back in, and you had cut it short. I guess that was a shorter one for you. So good to see you, though, man. Can you do live streams on TikTok? You can. You can live stream on TikTok once you hit 1,000 followers. You're able to live stream. Also at 1,000, you're able to go ahead and add your website to your bio. So 1,000 opens up a couple of things, and then for monetization on TikTok, when you get to 10,000, you're able to actually monetize, receive, money from the creator funds. So, yeah, for sure. Each platform works totally different. One day one will do well, others will tank, and vice versa, for sure. If TikTok implements everything YouTube offers, which platform would you use? I would stay on YouTube I guess never say never. But I could not see a scenario where I would change where my types of content is going to. I don't think that I would put out, 10-minute demonstration or how-to videos on TikTok, but they say never, right? But that would be me, yeah. TikTok advertising is blowing up. Growth is huge there, and they're investing heavily in advertising to support business. They are, and businesses are investing in creators and how they're doing TikTok. It's no secret by now that I work for a fairly large company. I'm a contracted employee for Skullshaver. I run their TikTok. I make their TikToks. So if you go to Skullshaver's TikTok, that's all you see is my face. They're getting ready to bring on 2 more creators. They're going to bring on somebody with no beard who can talk about face shaving, because I'm not going to do that. And they're also going to bring on a female content creator to talk more about the female line and that kind of stuff that I can't really cover smartly. I can talk about the female line products, but I'm not going to shave my legs. So yeah, there's going to be a couple of us doing that for Skullshaver. Hey, what's up, Brian? TikTok is not for you. I hear you, man. It's not for everybody. Do you watch it at all? I know for a while you were putting your karaoke, some music up on TikTok, but good to see you though, man. Generally post once a day. Yeah, appreciate it, Sean. I'm having a blast with it too. I really am. That account, when I started, that account was at 60. I looked at it today. I don't remember the exact numbers. 50. No, it was at 37,000, I think. And the account's about to hit 100,000, so I'm excited about it. I think they're happy with me for now. As long as I keep making content and keep getting views, I guess they'll stay happy with me. So, all right, so that is that one. All right, so for this next one that I wanted to talk about, I actually considered bringing showing some articles, but you guys know some content on TikTok is not exactly family friendly. And so every article that I found had some at least pictures of things and things are even changing on TikTok the way it looks. But what are some of the best trends you can remember? There's been a ton of them. And most of them I have tried to jump on in one way or another. Some of them I haven't, just because of either the music that was with that trend was just not right for me, or some of them were, for example, who remembers, and let's not make this a huge thing in the chat, but the red silhouette, yeah, that's not something that would be on my platform. But what are some of the best trends you can remember? Ron thinks he's too old and grumpy for TikTok. Hey, Dagan does it. Dagan does it. So trends. So one of the trends I remember from last year, these I thought were actually kind of funny, was Couch Guy. You guys remember Couch Guy? It started off with one video that somebody did where I guess the girlfriend came home from college and her boyfriend was sitting on the couch. There was a bunch of people. I never really understood the whole premise to it, because I guess what that turned into, basically he didn't seem really excited to see her, but then what that turned into is that everybody was doing this trend where they came home and their boyfriends or, you know, girlfriends or whoever was, you know, hanging out with somebody else, if that makes sense. That was a trend that took off. Some of the creativity that people came up with, it was funny to see. Obviously that topic is not funny, but some of the creativity was funny. There was the silhouette thing. And the reason we're talking about trends is because the next slide is going to be even a deeper conversation as far as how to use trends. But I'm just curious what you guys remember, if you are on TikTok, what some of the best trends were. Or on IG. I don't want to leave IG out. It's funny when you watch, Reels also, Sean. I should have specified that. It's funny though when you look at IG Reels, a lot of times the IG Reel trends are about 4 to 6 weeks behind TikTok, it seems like. You'll see something start trending on Instagram after it's already trended and been worn out on TikTok, so yeah, Reels also. I mean, and you know, talking about the content creator niche, you know, there's a lot of ways to do it. There's only one way that I'm really doing it now, trying to make things funny and entertaining while giving information that's valuable. One of the trends right now, one of the biggest trends right now is the 5-second or the 7-second videos that people put a bunch of text on screen, and you know, the premise is that, or the idea is that you'll read the text and that'll make you stay there on the video, because it takes you more than that to read it. So it may play like 1.5 times or even 2 times depending on how fast you read. Hey Brian, appreciate you stopping in, man. Have a great weekend. The 5 to 7 seconds, you know, the idea is that you would watch that video more than once because you're trying to read all the text. It's a fantastic trend. It's very, very useful. It's one that I am using. But what a lot of people were doing with that is that they would simply put the text on the screen that says, hey, I'm jumping on this 7-second trend to see if you guys will watch this and read it. So here's the 7-second trend. You know, doing it that way, that's how people start off doing it. And doing it that way, they're missing a valuable opportunity to share information. So for example, for content creation, the way that I use that is to talk about something in content creation, give them some value, something that maybe they can learn from that 5 to 7 seconds. Instead of just saying, hey, here's a video, I want this to go viral, 5 seconds. You know, there's really no valuable information there. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. So IG had the single entrepreneur and them going around meeting their team. Oh, was that the one with the Full House theme song? I think. Am I thinking of the same one? That sounds right. I think that's the one I'm thinking about. Let me know if I'm right or wrong on that. There was that one was funny though, the Full House. You guys remember how Full House opened, where it would show the characters and they'd be doing something and then the guy would stop, like, you know, pose for the camera. I saw that trend was going around a lot on TikTok and IG, yeah. I've seen this one. Yep, there's a trend hitting TikTok, the voiceover of, I'm not going to try to say that last name, but Vic yelling about getting a cup of coffee. Yeah, he's like, I'm getting coffee. Anybody want coffee? I got coffee here. Yeah, I've seen that one. That's funny. And to be honest, I mean, some trends are just meant to be funny. You may not be able to, like that trend, I haven't done that because I'm not sure how I would relate that necessarily. I guarantee you I could come up with a way if I sat and thought about it. But yeah, some trends are just meant to be funny. You got to pick your trends wisely depending on your niche and how you can use them. I think that was the hey, hey, hey. I'll have to go back and find that one to see if I remember it. Yeah, the coffee one. I mean, obviously perfect for coffee companies and things like that. You could probably use that for a lot of products. Sean, you could use that for beard oil. I got beard oil here. I got beard oil here, you know. So that's trends. All right, the last question, and there's a lot of you guys in here from different niches, so so the next one, all right, how do you tailor trends to your niche or brand? So there's a lot of you guys in here that are different. You got beard oil companies, you got content creators, you have beard product reviewers. We've got Santa Dad who's doing Christmas stuff. We have all kinds of different niches in here. So this is a great one. How can you tailor trends to your niche or your brand? All right, so Ian Parrish, what's up, man? I don't think I've seen you here before. My favorite trend definitely has to be on TikTok, the one where you would eat as many croissants as possible before Pac-Man was caught. I don't remember that one. I'll have to look that one up. So how do you tailor trends to your niche or brand? I'll give you an example here in a second about how I do it. Hold on a second, guys. I got to answer something. All right, you have to plan it out. See, come up there. See something you like or laughed at and pause. Save audio and think about it. Not immediately, but something to rumble about. Yeah, so that's one of the cool features about you can save audio, you can save videos, so you can think about how you want to use them for sure. Yeah, one of the so the way that I'm really using trending audio and trending video and things like that is you can voice over the words, right? So I did one with the SpongeBob thing from SpongeBob, and you can mouth those words, but then the words you put on screen can be related exactly to what you're talking about or what your niche is. A close second is the time when you run around your front yard and first want to jump. I don't remember that one either. You got some good ones. I don't remember that one. Try to use music that is popular. Also use music that I enjoy, nostalgic music. I'm trying to do my own thing while mixing it with the trends. For sure, trending music is awesome. Trending music is one of the best ways to get that momentum. Bearded Wolverine needs to be here. Yeah, he does. He uses trending sounds very well. And his goals are on TikTok are different. He's just having a great time, you know, kind of like Ellie, positivity, fun. He uses the trending sounds and stuff very well, though. I used a counting cow video for sample bottles. People seem to find hilarious. Counting cow. I'm gonna have to go check out your some of your TikToks. Or are you talking about IG? It sounds like TikTok though. Yeah, but he's doing some good ones. So if you can tailor the trends to your niche, so I'll talk about like the one that I posted on IG today. I'll talk about some different trends or some different topics in content creation, how to use trending sounds, how to use trending audio, tips like that. At the end of the day, you want to give your audience value. You want them to learn something from what you're posting, and that's what'll keep people coming back. You also want to entertain them at the same time on IG. I'm gonna go check those out. All right, so that is all I really have on on shorts, on short form content for tonight. Next week I will have a video coming out about some of the lessons I've learned on TikTok. So I've got my video. I've got it, scripted out, outlined. Just need to film it. I'm ready to go. So that'll be sometime next week. It may not be Monday. It may be Wednesday with the way this weekend's going to be and everything. I may be moving my Monday video to Wednesday anyway. I'm kind of toying with that idea, but anyway, next week will be out. And now, J Cruz, you are the YouTube shorts. You are killing it, man. Your shorts are doing really well. J Cruz does a good job of linking them to his niche for sure. Trending sounds got me on IG. Find one that sparks an idea and turn it to one of my points of focus. Today's post was a prime example. Yeah, I love that one. Do you need to be a Santa, a Christmas content creator also? I like that one. Hit the wrong button. All right, so that is all that I have on short form content. If you guys have anything else on that, we'll definitely talk about it. If you have any other content creation questions, doesn't have to be necessarily short form. There's a lot of people not doing short form content. That's completely okay. I just thought it'd be fun to talk about because that's kind of what my focus has been this week. So, oh, that's good to know. Yeah, we come up on your FYP all the time. Awesome. The new account, hopefully. I see yours all the time too, yeah. All right, so that's all I got on that topic. Best trend of all time, hands down. Everyone is blindfolded in a corn maze, not just any corn maze. After 5 minutes, they bring out these chickens. You got some good ones. I'm about to go back through the chat and read these and find some of these. You got some. These I've never heard. All right. So, yeah, it does. I'm about to find it. I don't remember that either. All right, guys. So we have, that's it for that. Let's do some speed round. How about it? All right, we'll do some speed round and then we will be out of here for tonight. So, all right. So speed round, these are would you rather. I don't know why I said speed round because that's what's on my button on the stream deck, but would you rather. So each of these questions is going to have two options. These have absolutely nothing to do with content creation. This is just fun to do and all that. So if you make sure that moved over there right. Yep. So on these, pick one. You have to pick one or the other, and you can even say why. I'd love to hear why. I love to hear why on some of these. So here we go. Yes, and absolutely. So this is Pod Decks. So this is built with Pod Decks, which I did a reel about a couple days ago. These are questions that are curated for you. I don't even have to think of these. I just pick the deck that I want to use for that day, plug it in, and we're good. So, would you rather have an endless supply of batteries or toilet paper? Endless supply of batteries or toilet paper? I've got my answer on this one easy. Ken Gold says toilet paper, batteries are rechargeable, toilet paper is not, for sure. So rechargeable batteries is all that I have. I have 2 battery stations plugged in over here for my mouse, whatever I need them for. And my son uses them for his Xbox controllers. There's always batteries charging, so I've got all the batteries I need until they go bad. For me, I mean, obviously toilet paper is important too, but we do have a bidet that I'm completely fine with. So yeah, I'm going batteries also. So we got toilet paper. Yeah, Mel does not use the bidet. She's not into that. Toilet paper. Jason says batteries because the kids leave toys and little flashlights on all the time. Toilet paper, you can never have enough. That's the beauty of a bidet, man. I don't use nearly as much. Batteries, it seems like there's never anything around. Yeah, there are down here just because they're the rechargeable for the studio, but batteries are expensive. Toilet paper, don't use batteries that much. Toilet paper, it's never hard to find here. Your mom keeps it stocked. Toilet paper. Jason Klein says toilet paper. Enough said. There you go. Hey, Dash with Ash, what's up? I love the content you're putting on your new channel. This whole thing interests me with the DoorDash and what happens for you guys on your side, because we've ordered from these services down here, but I'm learning from you how this works for you guys, so it's interesting. So glad to see you here. I mean, do you have to have a butt towel with a bidet? You know, we can talk offline. I won't get too personal, but yeah, you still need to dry a little bit. Still need to dry. Yep, you can. That's what they do anyway, Nick. They come in here and get batteries anyway, at least my youngest. He'll come in here about every day and a half because his Xbox controller has drained the batteries he's got. C or D batteries? No, we have 9 volts for the smoke detectors. I don't think I've seen a C or D battery. Maybe a couple of years ago for a Christmas toy or something, but no, haven't seen those. You only need a couple. There you go. He's got you. Yeah, Scott, do you do that also? If you do, make sure you check out Dash with Ash in Canada. She's got some awesome videos she's doing about these food delivery services. I think she does, Ash, correct me, I know Mark's in there all the time watching her streams and videos, but I think she does DoorDash, Uber Eats, and there may be one more. Apparently they still exist. Yeah, I guess I'll have to go to Menards and see if we can find some. I don't think I've seen one. Mel, when's the last time we had C or D batteries? I don't recall. All right, what do we got next? Well, I guess we're going to stay on the same topic. Would you rather lick the bottom of your shoes or your toilet seat? Is that for Ken Gold or me? What are we warning about here? Would you rather lick the bottom of your shoes or your toilet seat? Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah, a ton of medical equipment that ran on 12C batteries. You guys probably went through a lot of those. Welcome back. Just had pizza. I'm back. Ooh, batteries. You can always use water. There you go. All right, so would you rather lick the bottom of your shoes or your toilet seat? We got toilet seat, toilet seat. Apparently, we do have some of the big batteries up there. Toilet seat. Yep, shoes, you have no idea where they've been. That's very true, shoes. But my son, he's always the one that's different. Bottom of my shoe. Aaron just cleaned his today. Good job, man. Good job. Toilet seat. Toilet seat. Yeah, I mean, Mark, I'm kind of with you, but since this would you rather, you got to pick one, right? I'm gonna go toilet seat also, for the same reasons. We clean ours. Shoes, you walk around. God knows what you've stepped on when you go out in town or whatever, but yeah. Well, Sean's different. He says, I have all boys. I'll take my chances with my shoes. Fair point. Toilet seat only if it's clean, though. That's only if you clean yours. Yeah. Toilet seat. Yep, everyone has a junk drawer. They do. Scott, you got to pick one, man. Which one you going with? Which one you going with, bud? I'm with you. I don't want either one, but if I have to pick one, I guess it's going to be toilet seat. All right, we'll move on. Scott, I'll wait for your answer, sir. All right, would you rather watch the Summer Olympics or the Winter Olympics? Fitting for right now. Summer Olympics or Winter Olympics? Maybe I'm the only one. I don't really get into either one too much. But I'll go Winter Olympics. Winter Olympics, seeing things done in the snow. I do like watching curling. I think curling is interesting. If I did anything in the Olympics, I think I could do the curling sport. I think I could do that. You got an autograph from Bud Dupree and Landon Collins. That's awesome, man. Bud Dupree was talking smack to you about Rogers. That's hilarious. You know, Bud Dupree went to the University of Kentucky. All right, so summer. Jason Esther, I'll lick the seat so I can puke right after. That's a good point. Winter. So Mark's going winter. Love downhill skiing. Winter. Ron says winter. Ash says winter Olympics since I'm outside too much in the summer. Yeah, that and you probably see more snow than any of us combined, right? Winter, summer, winter, summer. The luge. I did see, so, talking about short form content, it's awesome. I saw a video a couple days ago on TikTok of basically somebody put a GoPro, I think it was on TikTok, on the luge, and it was just showing like basically point of view of riding down whatever they call the car. It was kind of interesting to watch. I didn't realize, it makes perfect sense, but I didn't realize that so it's a half tunnel, right? And they have a lip that comes over the center of it so that if they do slide too far up, then they won't fly off of there. I was able to see that from that point of view. Jason says winter. LJ she likes women snowboarding. Sean says winter curling has always been my favorite. Oh, you've done curling before. That's awesome. You have a place. Man, that is really cool. I didn't know that was down here. You don't live too far. I didn't realize it was so close. You have too much snow, so I'd rather stay in, and yet I go out doing deliveries. Yeah, hey, it's paying some bills, right? Don't watch Olympics, really? Yep, Gary likes your videos also. Yep, Ron's right. You got to pick, Gary. If you had to pick, if somebody said you had to sit and watch one, which one are you going with? Pick summer because of soccer and baseball. Yeah, by the way, make sure you hit the like button. Just realize it. Absolutely, yeah. If you're having a good time, hit the like button. If you're not, that's completely fine too. Appreciate it. All right. Okay, so Gary's going to answer. He would say Summer Olympics for gymnastics because those little people are beasts. Man, they are. Some of those gymnasts are crazy what they can do. All right. Up next. Perfect question. Would you rather only eat Chick-fil-A or KFC? Would you rather eat only Chick-fil-A or KFC? Ash, do you guys have Chick-fil-A's up there? And if so, which one do you deliver to the most? I'm curious. I know you said something about KFC in your video the other day. I don't know if I've heard Chick-fil-A though. All right, Sean. See you, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Personally love the ski jump by the massive nuclear power plant this year. Yeah. All right, so Nick says KFC. Nick, I don't remember. I think we talked about this one week. Do you have Chick-fil-A by you? I think Aaron said he did. Maybe you don't by you. All right. LJ says Chick-fil-A, no debate. That's my answer too. Chick-fil-A. That's the only right answer. No Chick-fil-A up there. Okay. Man, you guys are missing out. Chick-fil-A all day. We are a Chick-fil-A. Matter of fact, that's what we had for dinner tonight was Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. Makes sense. Ash is going to go KFC because that's all she knows. Chick-fil-A. Their mac and cheese is good. Yes, it is. Chick-fil-A. Dr. Elo's got a Chick-fil-A right in front of his house. Ours is like 5 minutes away. I always like to pick on Dan C because if he wants Chick-fil-A, he has to drive like 45 minutes or something. Yep, Chick-fil-A. Ooh, Gary, that's not part of the question, but man, that's a tough call. I love Culver's too. Chick-fil-A. So if you get to ASU in the spring of 24, you'd have the opportunity to go to the Summer Olympics in France. Chick-fil-A. Nice, man. Never had Chick-fil-A around us, so KFC makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I like KFC, but it's not my favorite. I love their coleslaw. Love the coleslaw. KFC, if you had to pick only one. Yeah, Zaxby's is good also. Oh, Scott. Do I have a button for you? I'm going to give you this one for the Wisconsin fish fries. I can't wait. Yes. Wisconsin Friday night fish fries. I can't wait to be back there for those. Yeah. But for now, I don't have that option. So, eventually. You don't like Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese? Gary, man, we had Bojangles once. They built a Bojangles here not too far from us. And we ate there, I don't know, a couple of weeks after they opened. And our chicken was literally raw in the center. And we never, ever went back. Never went back. I got a Wawa and a Chick-fil-A's. Wawa, the big gas station, basically gas station on steroids. Is that what that is? Ash doesn't like coleslaw from anywhere. Yeah, hey, Scott, DoorDash us some fish fry, man. So I've got a button for you too.
Bruh.
You're wrong, sir. Raising Cane's is amazing. It's not better than Chick-fil-A, but we love it. Love Raising Cane's. I'm going to be near a cookout tomorrow in Virginia, so I may try them for the first time. You talking about Raising Cane's? And what's gross? What did I miss? Which place we talking about is gross? Oh yeah, J. Cruz, we got all kinds of places to go when you come visit, man. We got some great restaurants we'll definitely talk about. Oh, it's a food place called Cookout, okay. Yep, Cane's is good. Cane's is awesome. Just built a Cane's there, but not a Chick-fil-A. Hey, at least you got something good. Both of those places are good. All right, White Castle. Yeah, I like White Castle. I don't eat it very often, though. All right. Would you rather have a mullet or super long dreads? Would you rather have a mullet or super long dreads? Obviously, I'm not having either. But if I had to pick, I'll go mullet. Raising Cane's. Yep. Yeah, Ash, I did see this. I haven't logged in. You know, I still have a StreamYard account. I don't have a paid account, but I did see this. I was wondering how well that worked. I'm guessing is that like a built-in? Can you add your own audio, or is that a built-in like library that StreamYard has for you? I need to look at that. Yep, Mel doesn't like White Castle. Ron likes White Castle. So Gary's going dreads. That'd be hilarious to see you in dreads. Is Cane's better than KFC? So it's two different styles of chicken. So, you know, as you know, KFC is like a traditional, you know, the whole chicken, you know, pieces, whatever. The thigh, the breast, whatever. Raising Cane's is completely, it's just straight up chicken strips. And you get different numbers of them with your meals or whatever. Yeah. Which one do I think is better? Raising Cane's. If I had to pick between the two, it would be Raising Cane's, yeah. LJ says neither. Mark would do dreads. Love to see it, man. Matt would do super long dreads, all right. Dash would rock a mullet. White Castle's not gross. I don't eat it very often, though, because it is bad on the stomach. Ron would do dreads. Ron, you can do dreads right now, man. Josh would do dreads. Mel will do super long dreads. I'm learning a lot about some of you here. Aaron, mullet that has dreads. So it's a built-in library they have that they have, but I've tried it on a private stream and it was cutting off the audio from my mic. Yeah, I wondered how that would go. I wonder if you have to turn off your echo cancellation. I don't know if you tried that, or I don't know how that would work at all. Cane's is better than KFC. Want to try dreads? Apparently my whole family's going dreads. StreamYard has like 8 music choices, all aren't great. Gotcha. Yeah. You know, they're kind of limited for what they can really do, being that it's a web-based service, but it's cool that they have something, but if it doesn't work well, then it's not really usable. Kind of like me. I'm guessing that's I can't grow hair on my head or I'd grow dreads. Yeah, same as me, man. Ron can do beard dreads. He can do dreads both ways. He's already got the hair for it. Yeah, Ron, do dreads so we can see it live. All right, so Mel's picking Cane's over KFC. Yeah, I would too. Scott would do a mullet. Dr. Elo had dreads. Nice, man. You got any pictures of that? I'd love to see it. I have the echo cancellation off by default. It's just not worth it, even built in. Gotcha. Oh, trust me, I know I love Cane's. I love Raising Cane's. I'm getting hungry now. On by default, yeah. All right, let's do, we'll do one more. Okay. Would you rather be in allegiance with Tony Soprano or Tony Montana? We're going back here, back in time.
We're about to take it back.
So obviously Tony Soprano was, what, 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. Tony Montana. When did Scarface come out? Scarface would have been the 70s? 70s? Somebody tell me for sure if you know. I'm thinking the 70s though. That's okay that you don't know who they are. That's completely fine. Mark says, I'd love a long man bun with dreads and shaved on the back. That'd be interesting to see, man. Oh, Gary, those are so good. Those spicy sweet chili Doritos. Yeah. All right, so we got Tony Montana, Soprano, Montana. Yeah, it's good that my kids don't know who they are. That's for sure. And Aaron, you're about the same age as my kids, so yeah. You really don't know who either one of them is, though. That's cool because you're a little bit older than my kids. But partner's glued to Sopranos, so I have a hard pass since it's so annoying being on my TV all the time. We had them all on DVD. I actually sold them on eBay not too long ago. We've seen them all, but yeah, we used to be Sopranos. Okay, 1983. I knew it had to be something around that time frame, so early 80s. Tony Montana wouldn't want to be on the wrong side of his friends. I'm going to go Tony Soprano, and the reason I'm going Tony Soprano is because obviously you don't want to be on the bad side of either one of them, but Tony Montana was more of a loose cannon than Tony Soprano was. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go. Sopranos, after you said Scarface. Yeah, so Tony Montana was the lead character in Scarface, yeah. I'm going to go Tony Soprano. For sure. All right, so that has been Would You Rather, again with Poddex. Love it. Like I said in the reel, I'm not a paid sponsor, nothing like that. I just love using Poddex for this stuff. So yeah, that was Would You Rather. All right, so coming up tomorrow morning, we're going to be on with John and Jeff, and Jay Cruz will be on screen. Content and Coffee, 11 o'clock Eastern tomorrow morning. We'll be live right here on this channel, so that ought to be a great conversation. We're going to talk about, obviously, content and coffee. Probably coffee first. A lot of you still be having your coffee around that time, so come let us know what kind of coffee you're drinking. That's tomorrow morning. Yep, I know you're a big fan of John and Jeff, so. Yep, two great guys. Jay Cruz, obviously one of my best friends. Should be a great, great conversation. And then Monday night, we're going to be on. It's our Valentine's Day special. Mel and I are going out tomorrow night. So obviously, Monday, being a Monday night, we weren't going to go out then. So still going to be live. Mel's going to be on screen. And we have some cool stuff going on. We got a couple of guests, a couple of announcements, and even a few giveaways. So that ought to be a great show. Looking forward to that one. Hope you guys can make that one. Again, if you guys are going to be out for Valentine's Day, then do not pick up your phone and jump in. Spend time on your Valentine and hanging out with those that you love. But if you are able to join, should be a great conversation. Looking forward to that. That's Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And this is how to get in touch with me. Appreciate you guys being here. Those of you that are new here for the first time, appreciate you. My website, kenthecontentcoach.com. Email, ken@kenthecontentcoach.com. All social media, those links are in the description. So thank you guys very much for being here. Let me get to the right music here so we can leave the right way. All right, so hope you guys all have a great weekend. Tomorrow morning is going to be a great show. Looking forward to that conversation. Got everything ready to go for it, so we will be ready to go. Looking forward to that. Yeah, me too, Ron. It's fun to have Mel on. What about, is that the Eagles? Yep, Dr. Elo, looking forward to it. I got to have you on sometime too, man. Really enjoy your stuff too. Wife's birthday is 6 days after Valentine's Day. She gets 2 nice Mondays coming up. Nice, man. 7 days. 7 days makes sense. Yeah, appreciate you. Thanks for swinging by. Have a great weekend. I'm assuming I'll see you tomorrow and with John and Jeff on. So thank you. Thanks everybody for being here. Great conversation as always. We'll be back here again tomorrow, Monday, and then again next Friday. Until next week, guys, remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Be positive. Be a light for somebody. Just hit record. We'll see you guys next time. See you tomorrow morning.